I want to know a little bit more about the personal guy. I mean, he's jack of all trades, right? Done the DJ, the producer. Let's get away from the music, or not even get away. What would you be doing if you weren't doing music, bro? Like, you do everything music. So now, can you even picture yourself not doing music? What would you be doing?
I'd probably just be into boxing and playing video games. Like, those are the only other two things I really do. I'd probably be like I don't know, eating something. Like I'd start a food truck or some shit. I'm turning it up a notch.
Are those peach rings?
Yes. Oh, my favorite.
I love
Turning it up a notch.
That's so fucking crazy, bro. You're born in Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
What part?
Bushwick.
Bushwick. Okay. I was born in Kings County, and it's just fucking. It's just so crazy. Just some of the similarities, some of the shit that you say, and I just like, God damn, man, this motherfucker be saying some of the shit that comes out of my mouth, and it's fucking nuts.
No, you remind me a lot of my homeboy. I have a good friend named Patrick, and you and him are like brothers or something. Like you're like just his like older brother. So you every time you talk, I feel like I'm talking to him. So it's like we're just.
I always say that there is only so many combinations of a person that can possibly be like based on numbers, the odds, it might be one for every fucking 500 million, but there's 8 billion people on this earth. So eventually you're going to run into your twin, either personality.
Yeah, we all got a couple twins out there.
Doppelgangers, bro.
I asked our guests this question because it's definitely important when you're a up and coming person or trying to, do something you love to do. It's very hard to make a living off of what you love to do in this world, unless it happens to be like being a fucking plumber or some shit. I don't know, whoever loves doing that, you know what I mean? But
you get paid buku dollars, bro.
Oh, for sure. I know someone that does it. Dude makes 85 an hour, 80 an hour, something like that. It's great. Good for him. But anyway, the point is, music or, nowadays if you want to be a video game streamer or whatever the hell, just all these things that people love to do. What's your advice to someone that wants to give up when, everything just kind of seems too heavy, the bills are piling up, maybe you have a family dependent on you, a friend, something, and it's, you get asked that inevitable question, is this really worth it? Should I just get a job? Should I just make this a hobby, put it on the back burner? How do you keep yourself motivated? Because you've been doing this for a very long time. So I feel like that's definitely part of it, obviously, but how do you keep those demons at bay telling you to give up?
I say I always keep in my mind like persistence is key, and nobody's gonna believe in you more than yourself, or at least that's how it should be. Like nobody's gonna believe in you until you believe in you 100%. You got to be your biggest fan, your biggest motivator, and your coach and all that shit. And eventually it just starts paying off, and there's always like you're surviving. You know what I'm saying? I've come across so many of my peers that give up or like. They'll jump into it as a serious artist and try to chase or pursue a career. And maybe in like a year or two, they're already just giving it up. They're like, oh, this isn't working. I don't feel the fans. I don't have the support. Fuck it. And I'm like, bro, like I've been in this for so long and I dealt with a long period of nobody caring about anything I was doing. And I had to keep I cared. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that's the main gist is just persistence is key with anything. You look at the stories about like Steve Jobs and all these, like Apple was started in a garage somewhere, and you know what I mean, these guys they came up from nothing and just being persistent and believing and always working. Like the shit's gonna pay off. That's it. You plant all these fucking seeds, you're gonna get a fucking flower somewhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You got to give it time, right? Nurture it, water it. It has to grow into.
Yeah, it's a journey. This shit ain't. They say like overnight celebrity or overnight success is a 10-year journey, or I forgot how the phrase goes, but it's like, bro, like that shit doesn't come for anybody. It seems like they come up overnight because you just hear about them and they blow up. But these people all been working and dealing with rejections and failures and years of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I did shows where I was supposed to get paid. I never got paid. I dealt with so much bullshit. Years and years of bullshit before I got anything good. You know what I mean? So that's it. Just be focused and be persistent. You got to believe in you.
Yeah, consistency and focus. I was just gonna say. Listen,
That's with anything.
You said earlier you boxed and you play video games, but do you got any other like talents, like useless talents like that?
Suni Talynt have a hidden talent.
I like, in my mind, I like to think that I'm good at everything that I do. You know what I mean? Like whatever I get into, I like to get into it fully and really understand it. I think I'd probably be a good therapist or a psychiatrist, or like maybe even a negotiator, like things like that, like some analytics or something like that. I think I'd be good at jobs where there's a lot of detail, or I don't know, just weird. I don't know. I guess I have a few talents that are undiscovered. I just be wasting it on rap. I'm pretty sure if I ever get big off rap, I'll retire immediately and just get into something else. Like I'll just go be like an actor or some shit, or like I don't know.
Are you currently reading, watching, playing anything in particular? Like, what's your favorite shit that you're streaming right now? Is there a book out there, a video game that's just taking up all your time?
50 has a new book. I haven't been reading it, but I listened to it like on audio. I think it's The Mind of a Hustler, or it's some new book that just came out. It's pretty good. But I've been playing a lot of video games. The new Final Fantasy remake is out.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been on Mortal Kombat heavy. Final Fantasy 7 is like my most favorite video game of all time in my whole life.
It's so nostalgic. It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everyone keeps telling me
it's amazing. It's so amazing.
I don't think Frank the Tank's gonna like it because he didn't get into it earlier. There's a nostalgic part of it.
Yeah, I gotta try that shit. I haven't, and I like RPGs and stuff like that. I've never played a full-on Final Fantasy game. Not one. There's like fucking 17 of them now, 18, 15. I have played 0. I remember I tried one. I don't remember what it was, but the minute I was getting ready to jump into a fight, and then everything stopped, and a little text came up like, "What do I want to do?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." It was like a fucking card game, and I just couldn't get into it. But like I said, everybody I have spoken to keeps telling me about Final Fantasy and how awesome it is. I might have to, especially with all the extra time on our hands, I might have to get on that. Real quick before we wind things down, I just wanted to ask you something I'd like to ask everybody, excluding you. So we just to keep it so that everybody who watches knows who you're talking about. As far as people in the game right now, who do you think is lyrically the best rapper out there right now, or overall? And who do you think is the best rapper? Who do you think is the most overrated rapper? And who do you think is the most underrated rapper out there?
I think the best rapper right now, I want to say 2 names, but I'm gonna pick one, is Royce the 5'9".
Wow.
But he's sharing that spot with Black Thought. The only thing is Black Thought isn't making quality music to put out to show off his skills. So I'm gonna give it to Royce for the number 1 overall rapper right now. And somebody that's overrated, I hate to say, I think what's his name? Chance the Rapper is a little overrated.
Chance?
Yeah, I think Chance the Rapper is just a little overrated. But I think that hype and buzz kind of went away, so I don't want to call him out on that anymore. I don't think there's anybody overrated right now in this climate. But the last people I heard was Chance the Rapper and Blueface.
Okay.
Were very overhyped artists.
Yes. That Blueface.
Yeah, they weren't as, and underrated for me is it's always gonna be Big Sean, man. I think Big Sean needs way more respect, especially in this climate, in this generation. He's really, really dope.
Yeah. I think I'm a fan of Big Sean and Royce the 5'9". These guys know on the show. I love Royce the 5'9", bro. Bad Meets Evil. I've been following him since early, in his career and Eminem's career. He's definitely one of those guys that I got to listen to a Royce the 5'9" song like 3 times, 4 times, because that motherfucker will hit the punchline of a line he said 2-3 lines ago. And then he'll all of a sudden drop the punchline and bring it back. And you're like, wait, what? Oh my God, you gotta like.
Yeah, if I don't know if you've heard any of his latest material, but he's really stepped it up. He's sober now. He quit drinking. He's been sober for a while, and he's amazing. Like he's actually become better than what he was. You know, like he's still becoming a better MC, and he's making his own beats. He's producing for other artists. He's really amazing right now. He's like
that Prime album was a classic, bro.
Yeah.
That's the last one I heard from him, at least, other than the shit he's been featuring on. But yeah,
check out his last album, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, bro. I want to know what's next for you. I know that COVID's got everybody, locked down.
Oh, thanks for asking.
Yeah, but I want to know what is next for Suni.
Yeah, I got I don't know if y'all seen I just dropped the music video my homeboy Ro, who's part of my team. That's basically the first single off. Me and him have an album together. It's like a joint mixtape with me and Ro. Just me and him on all the tracks. Fire. So that's dropping real soon. I have my own personal mixtape called Name in Vain. Actually, I've never told anybody the title of that until right now. So y'all like literally first people to hear that. It's called Name in Vain, and it's really dope. It's just me. It's my solo album, and then I have the Set Gang album is all ready. So that's all next. I'm flooding the rest of the summer and the rest of 2020 with those 3 mixtapes. It's mine and Rose mixtape, my solo mixtape, and the Set Gang South mixtape. They all dropping along with music videos.
Nice.
Summer 2020.
Yeah, I seen some of the videos online. Dope shit. I seen you definitely putting on for the city, man. Orlando should be proud. A lot of people trying to make it big and get the hell out of here. One thing that a lot of people don't know about is Orlando is almost a haven for good music. I mean, some of the biggest acts, country, pop, rock, hip hop, have come right out of Central Florida. And a lot of people don't know that because they make it and that's the last you hear about it.
Yep.
But so I love the fact that you got downtown in your music videos. I recognize a few spots out there, and so
I want to leave a paper trail because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be over here to like Cali. Like LA's been calling me for a minute. You know what I mean? Like I have connects over there in Def Jam and shit, and it'd be a lot more beneficial for me to be in Cali or New York. So I will be leaving Florida, but I'm not ever like gonna forget Florida, and I still want to settle and live here. You know what I mean? So that's why. Thanks for pointing out. All my videos, I'm leaving a trail. I have Orlando all over it. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see landmarks, and I'm gonna keep leaving landmarks because wherever I go, I'm bringing Orlando with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like there's so many artists that came out of here, and like nobody really besides like Smiles and Southstar that was forever ago. Nobody ever claimed Orlando at all. Like nobody claims Orlando, period. And I don't want to like I know artists from here that are signed to major deals, and like it's like if I was to get signed right now, I don't want to call out anybody's name, but I'll make an example. It's like if I was to get signed right now, and then I tell people like I'm a New York artist or I'm from Puerto Rico, instead of claiming where I'm really at and where I really put my work in. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people are doing. They're saying where they were born or claiming their homeland, but they won't claim Orlando, and that shit's. Like that's all everybody ever does, it's fucked up.
There's probably something to it, bro. Like saying you're from New York has a little more moxie to it than saying you're from
exactly.
Orlando.
There's politics in the industry and those contracts that go beyond what we're talking. You know what I mean? So I understand it, but I would never want to be that artist where a label's telling me what to do and tell me what type of character or persona to be. They're like, no, you're this New York rapper, Suni. I'm gonna be who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have anybody telling me or giving me my identity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Suni in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So man, a lot of people should take heed of that, man, because it kills the communities when you don't rep where you're from or where you put your work or the people you were around. The communities, right? You got to keep that shit connected.
For most, the dollar is worth way more than the integrity, and that's why the industry is so watered down the way it is. Like everything's so commercial because of that reason. We don't have that's why you got fucking Tekashis and people like that running around. If we had artists with real integrity and real, we wouldn't have none of that bullshit. But the radio doesn't want that. It's all money generated. That's why R&B sounds more like rap now, and everything's about fucking sex and alcohol and drugs. Like there's no real music on the radio anymore. There's plenty of good music out, but it's not being it's not glamorized in the media at all. You know what I'm saying?
Whatsoever.
Yeah, and that's
every time
exactly
I turn on iTunes, there's a new artist that I've never heard of that has got like the most high quality production and advertising and shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers will give anybody a push. I mean, goddamn, as long as they fit that cookie cutter mold, they're good. They're golden. You know, there's a recipe.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they probably sell.
Bro, if I grow this shit out and fucking throw a little tat right here, bro, I'll get a deal in a second. You know what I'm saying? I auto tune all my shit, but I don't know. I catch myself in moments where I see people tempting me to go that way, and I'm like, nah. I like being myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm straight with that. You know what I mean? Like,
is there a message you want to send out to your fans, bro? Like, whether it's that or just anything in general, man.
Hey. Don't smoke no dirt, smoke nothing but good shit. Stream all my shit, and hey, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Just whatever the fuck y'all doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Definitely smoke that high grade, man. Don't waste your money or time or blunts or lung power on that dirt.
Not in this era. The weed is better than it's ever been, man. Like,
right, there's no excuse. Right, there's no excuse.
Yeah. Stop.
One thing that can be taken, I think one thing that can be taken away from this, at least what sits with me, is if you're gonna do anything, do it big, do it right, 100%. Whether it's your craft. Whether it's the bud you smoking, whether it's just representing your city, do it. No sense in doing something if you're gonna half-ass it. And Suni Talynt, we appreciate your work ethic, bro. We appreciate you coming by. And
hey, I appreciate y'all, man.
For sure, bro. Appreciate it. When all this shit goes by, we definitely got to come and fuck around with you. Check out the studio, check out the strip club, all that, bro. Got to have a good time.
Y'all welcome anytime. Come over to my crib anytime. Wherever I'm DJing at, y'all welcome anytime. Y'all already know what it is.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, we're here, bro.
Hey.
All that.
Appreciate it, bro.
Y'all link me up. Whatever y'all drop, tag me, and I'm gonna promo all y'all shit. Just send me whatever y'all got. I'll repost and all that.
Thank you,
bro. Appreciate it.
That's it. The Podheads show, everybody. Suni Talynt. Suni Talynt. You need to get on that today.
Yeah. Okay, these bars are what you listen to. I'm the sun shining off the stars I glisten to. Popeye smoking on that strong, what does spinach do? Get over here, shorty, I Mortal Kombat finish you. My whole soul diminish you, won't know till it is through.